Good morning. This is Ted Warner with the Texas Library Association, welcoming you to this special presentation of the Texas Bluebonnet Award for 2015. The TBA Award is sponsored by Bound to Stay Bound, linking libraries to children's books for 95 years. With our third runner-up, here is Kristen Fournier from Forest North Elementary in Round Rock ISD.
Hello, Texas. Here's a hint for the third runner-up. With 7,970 votes, it's Pickle. Now with our second runner-up, I'd like to introduce Sherry Durham from Treasure Hills Elementary in Harlingen ISD.
Thank you. Our second runner-up only beat our third runner-up by 69 votes. This title is sure to make you giggle. With 8,039 votes, our second runner-up is Rump by Liesl Shirtliff. And to introduce our first runner-up, please welcome Jamie Jensen from Frisco ISD Pink Elementary.
Our first runner-up had 14,042 votes. I wonder what it is. It's Dead City. And the winner of the 2015 Texas Bluebonnet Award with 29,674 votes is, drumroll, The Day the Crayons Quit.
The author of The Day the Crayons Quit is Drew Daywalt.
And it's illustrated by Oliver Jeffers. And now Drew and Oliver would like to tell us what they think about having more than 29,000 Texas school children vote for their book. Let's watch.
Oh my gosh! Honey, it's the state of Texas. I didn't expect you guys in my studio tonight. You kind of took me off guard. I was just writing an acceptance speech for the Texas Bluebonnet Award. You know what? I won't write one. I'll just tell you thanks. You're here. Oh my God, Texas is a huge state. Wow. I like Austin. Wow. Okay. First, I want to thank the Texas Bluebonnet Committee and everybody involved for this amazing award. And I want to thank, there's too many to name. You know, I'll just thank all the children who read my book and voted for it. I also want to thank Oliver, who's not here at the moment. He's on the other side of the country in Brooklyn. Thank you, Oliver. I want to thank Michael Green and all the people at Philomel for all the hard work they put in on this book. There's only a couple names on the front of the book, but there's so many people who work hard on these things. So from all of us, thank you very much for this honor. Can I get you something to drink? I mean, it's so weird that you're here. And yeah, so anyway, thank you very much for voting for the book, for giving us the award, and for just being awesome. Texas rocks. There was supposed to be a fade out there. There was... That was supposed to be a cut. I walk off. It's cuts. Want some Cheetos?
What an incredible honor. Thank you very, very much. As you can see, I keep crayons with me at all times for just such occasions. I got to visit Texas last year for the very first time, and was completely won over by the place, by everybody's hospitality, how much everybody is into books there. And so to win the Texas Bluebonnet Award is really a particular honor. So thank you very much. I'm humbled and honored and grateful. Well, I got to go to the Bluebonnet luncheon last year, and I can't imagine trying to be the chef for a lunch like that. I think there was like 5,000 people there, so that's a lot of cooking to do. So I'm sure that area is very stressful, but being out front and meeting the librarians and meeting the kids who enjoy the books was a tremendous amount of fun, and I'm really looking forward to it. When I was making the art for this book, clearly because I'm such a talented artist, and people have a very difficult time telling what things that I have drawn are real and what are the drawings. People get confused between the two because they're so realistic that I had to start drawing with my left hand in order to make it look like Duncan's drawings. So if I were to draw with my right hand, and I take a brown and a green crayon, and I draw a tree with my right hand, it looks a little bit like that. But if I draw with my left hand a tree, it looks a little bit like that. So I had to do a lot of left-handed drawing for this book, and I also had to ask a lot of my younger friends who are still only about this tall, how they might draw certain things, so I could try to remember what it was like to draw when I was that age. And by the way, I didn't really just draw that with my right hand. I went and lifted a book called Trees, and I quickly showed you a plate. But it was a book that was an awful lot of fun to make, and I think it's certainly by the time that this goes out, it will be not a secret anymore that Drew and I have come up with a sequel for The Day the Crayons Quit, called The Day the Crayons Came Home. And so that's what I'm working on right now, is the art for that. But as you can see from my studio, today is moving day. We're moving studios, myself and my wife and my assistant, and we're moving upstairs and into a bigger place. So everything is in boxes, and everything is all over the place. So it's all of a bit of a mess here. And I probably wouldn't be allowed to show you a sneak peek anyway, but perhaps, maybe, when I come down there, I might be able to do that. But yes, it's so thrilling that so many people have enjoyed this book, and hopefully people can tell their colors apart a little more easily now, and the needs of their crayons, and that it just brings people to the joy of making art and not following the rules.
Thank you, Drew and Oliver, for taking time to make those awesome videos to share with us. Your complete voting results can be found on the TBA website. Remember to download or save your district or campus statistics now. You will not have access to those statistics beginning May 1st.
We'd like to invite you to join us at TLA to celebrate Bluebonnet. We've got a couple of sessions. One is speed dating the Texas Bluebonnet Award list. It's on Tuesday from 4 to 6. It's a ticketed event. You can get more information in your program. And after the 4 to 6 event, we will be having an author signing with 11 of our authors and illustrators from next year's list. from 6 to 7. I'll be in line. I'll see you there.
In addition, if you are interested in implementing a Bluebonnet program at your library, please join us at TLA on Wednesday from 10:15 to 11:50.
Hi, I'm Mary Jo Humphreys, the coordinator for the Bluebonnet program, and you just saw a little bit of how much fun Drew Daywalt and Oliver Jeffers can be. So you've got to join us for our luncheon and the 10 student representatives from across Texas. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's a ticketed event, but remember, you don't have to be registered for the conference to go to the luncheon. You just have to have your luncheon ticket. Our committee has been working really hard on the new list, the website for the new list, and it should go live in a couple of weeks, so watch out for that announcement. This year there will not be a DVD. All the web content, the readers' theaters, which will be sponsored by Bound to Stay Bound, the book trailers, and the author illustrator interviews will all be posted on the website.
And as Mary Jo just said, the Texas Library Association wants to thank Bound to Stay Bound, linking libraries to children's books for 95 years, but we also want to thank the entire Texas Bluebonnet Award Committee, the thousands of students who voted, and all the teachers and librarians who helped their students participate.
And don't forget, we need your support for the Bluebonnet program. Buy yourself a t-shirt and buy Smitzels for your students at the TBA online store. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, you guys. Happy reading.